There must be some misunderstanding.
Did you have a nice breakfast?
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back, now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
They belong to Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have been capable of designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship. Such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand? Of course, I shall return them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can...
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton pianist and fulfill my dreams. Everything is now in place. You see, I have converted this old, useless, stupid factory into a magical theatre. As you can see, the furnaces, piping, chimney stacks, they've all been converted into one gigantic organ. I will be able to accompany the world's greatest living singer. Now all I need is her...
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time here in my factory.
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
How are we gonna fix this then?
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here. Now there wafts only beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. But then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, That must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Romansky come back? When do I get my hands back?
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip.
Maybe we can find a record
Isn't
or
that a
something
good
to
idea?
play.
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you. Where should I go hunting for this singer, then?
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world celebrity, you know. I have collected many objects, souvenirs of her that I keep in a room. A shrine to her glory. It's like her own personal museum in a way. You should take a look.
Okay, we need to find that room then. Oh, I like the animation on the chains.
This whole story is completely nuts. Please excuse me. I have to go now.
So be it.
Wasn't anything there. No. Can we go down on this? What is this?
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere else.
Probably in there. Okay, let's go back down. I noticed the room 4 is on sale just now. I've played the other room games, adventure games, so I might pick that one up. Ah, look, a record player, a gramophone. Touch anything. Maybe we could dress up as her. Got anything on this? No. What's in the drawer? Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike. Gathered for the 9th Foix d'Or festival in Brussels, the young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looks to have a promising career. Finding somewhere collected here on the golden disc, millions of copies. We could take that. Can we take that? Give me the wreck. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to look at it. Oh, it's broken. Ah, that's when she was there. Comrade sings for the people, her series of recitals with piano performed to the factories of our great republic. She's in a red dress, that might be important. At this point is at the peak of her career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. Unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto. I've got some reading to do. Pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I've written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I've come to know you intimately through my correspondence. I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I am writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I hope I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one, maybe. I can only hope. It is just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I am gradually finding solutions to the problems, and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it. Madame, I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you are alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. Okay. So can we get dressed up, do you think? That's what I'm thinking. Can't look in the mirror. Can we pick a dress now? No. Very little sound. Can I put the best cut records? No. Let's go talk to him again. Okay, we can use something on him. Or not. So what are we meant to do?
Listen, obviously all this has been just one big misunderstanding. So you're going to give me Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I must have these hands. That is all.
When you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on private property.
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, the state in this city is me.
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place if its engine hadn't needed winding.
Well, as long as your train is at this station, it may be requisitioned and used for industrial purposes.
Out of the question, and I forbid you to do so.
Maybe I won't have to. Perhaps we can maybe come to some kind of agreement, my sweet lady.
I hope so, and fast. You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you? Where did you find it?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands, that is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. A pianist's hands are very important, after all. But enough. Now he has a perfect set of hands.
Your passion amazes me. Have you designed any other automatons here?
No. Clockwork mechanisms do not interest me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Romansky on my huge organ. I adapted an existing model, a reject automaton secretary. I reconstructed it and adapted it to this new function.
An existing model, you say? Did you ever know Hans Vorarlberg? He was a kind of mechanical genius, like yourself.
Hans Vorarlberg? Yes. Or maybe... I don't know. No.
Sure, I understand. The number of automatons still functioning in this abandoned complex is amazing, though.
My dear, one thing is for sure. For many years, I have been totally alone here. If that man ever came to this city, he left long, long ago.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your story at all. Without my engineer's hands, I'm stuck here, you see?
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented, everything is for her. Do you realize? Her. Oh, to hear her sing one more time, here in my factory!
But who is she? Who are you talking about?
Helena. The one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. One day she came here to Komkolsgrad. She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday. Oh, so long ago now. It was almost unreal. It was magical. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then, later, a long time later, she saved my soul. She saved my life and gave it meaning. When I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was consigned to oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age, that is when I first formed my plan to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory. But this time, she would sing for me, and me alone.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once molten iron flowed through here.
Have we not heard all this?
Now there...
Yeah, that must have been a
Yeah.
I don't...
And you promised that once...
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well,
I have no idea. But for a woman of...
this whole... Please, excuse me.
So be it.
So, we didn't find much though, did we? We got the scrapbook. Exceptional talent singer. Finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc. Piano recitals were performed. Otakira Diva arrives at Komkolsad. That's borrowed in there. Helena's success in Europe was assured. The great Helena, our nation's glory, appears. Fallen from Milan, Paz. Okay. At this point is at the peak of her career. The high point of testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable Rigoletto. We read that. Sung with her great friend, the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Singer Frank. Did her mum not mention... She called, didn't she? And she's talking about Frank. I said Frank as well when that appeared. Right. Can we phone her mum? How do we get memories? Is that mum? Can we phone her mum and find out about this Frank guy?
Hi, Mom.
Kate! What? Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too. I simply got to get my beauty sleep. I've got an absolutely crazy day tomorrow.
I'm sorry. It's just that it's real important and urgent. I haven't got a lot of time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
That's the same guy.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's right. They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear. Imagine that.
That's just great. So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky. She's Russian, too. Please, if you can ask him if...
Listen, honey, the stars you're after, Frank knows them all. I'll just wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he did hang out with the Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Frank says she was very ill and she withdrew from circulation. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's unsure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
This cable on my headphones. Bugging me now. Right. So, we now know where she went.
Director.
Ah, it is you, Miss Walker.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God, you have found Helena? That is fantastic.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arrowbad.
Arrowbad? Helena Romansky is in Arrowbad.
You know the town, then? You know where it is?
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arrowbad welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor. Today, the honor has gone, along with all the generals and colonels, all washed away with the sea.
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the peace and quiet here, the perfect tranquility of our little town.
So how do we get to Arrowbad then?
How can I get to Arrowbad?
There is one way that you can. Here in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left. But that drunk old fool living up there, he'll have something.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not alone? What's up there?
You mean you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days in reaching for another bottle than reaching for the stars.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle for me?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good day, then maybe. But good days for him are far and few between. I wish you luck.
We'd say few and
How
far
do I get up to
between.
the space compound then?
There is a monorail that leads up to the Cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm going. Wish me luck.
I am counting on you, Miss Walker.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all. This whole business just keeps turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Worlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Right. I'm just gonna put my earphones on rather than my headphones and see if it stops that cutting out that I'm getting. I know you're probably not getting the cutting out, but it's really annoying me. It must be my headphone cable. Oh, I got a loose wire because I quite often stand up and haul it out of the connection by accident. Anything here? Oh, here we go again.
Hello?
Kate! Oh, that you? How are you?
Olivia. Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No. Is she some Russian fashion designer?
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon. I've just got to find a way of reaching Arlbad. Can you imagine how lucky I am?
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy case? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate? You sound really different, like you're changing or something.
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Komkalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Why did you say that I've changed?
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
She's obviously having a
What does
fling
that
with
mean?
Dan.
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with
There we
Dan
go.
because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause. I can keep an eye on him for you at the same time.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. That's a good sign. That means you want him. Now that will be pleased to hear.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the Goldbergs. You don't mind, do you, Kate?
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia. Take care.
So they're definitely having a fling. So these rockets. We can go up there. What's that? Something came up there. Okay, we can head over there or we can go up there. Go away in there. This, oh, we can use that. Okay, so that released water somewhere. Okay, we've got a crane control, looks like. Doesn't look as though it's doing anything.
I need a key.
Okay. I need a key again.
Excuse me. Sir, sorry to disturb you, but yoo-hoo! Can you hear me?
3, 2, 1, contact! And we have liftoff! Oh, holy mother. A dame. A pretty dame on the launch pad.
Please, no need to worry, sir. Just do stay calm. I just want some information.
Watch what you're doing, sweetheart. We ain't got no information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere, anytime. Military regulations, you dig it, babe?
I need to get to Arrowbad, and quick.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies here. Got to keep an eye on them. Tricky job, too, you know. All these bottles.
Please, can you try and get a grip?
That looks
I
like
must absolutely
Yuri
find a way out of this
Gagarin in the
industrial
Sputnik
complex.
one.
Jeez, me too. I really got to get out of this dump, but not before I've had a little drink. Here, get your pretty little lips around this. Vodka. Tell me what you think.
Do you have a vehicle to lend me? I think I'd even test one of your rockets right now if I had to.
Toast my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion. Something to blow you away. 3, 2, 1, contact, and we have liftoff.
Okay, that's enough.
What was that? Did you say something? Are our female comrades revolting or what? Oh, trouble on its way. Bottoms up. Power to the babushkas.
I heard that maybe you could lend me a vehicle or something?
A vehicle? All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders. I say, let us raise our glass to this finest soldier this country has ever known, little lady.
I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart. To your health, while you have it.
Okay, we're not going to get any help from him.
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter. He's too drunk to help anyone anyway.
I am not drunk. I have drunk. A little.
Pick up the bottle.
Strange. Sure, I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Wall's getting pretty tight. We'll think about that blast off later, huh?
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
He's going to fall over.
Be careful! Don't lean out too far or you'll...
Ah!
Okay. Let's go back in here and check we didn't miss anything. Can't take that bottle. Right, what do we have here? Comrades, subsequent to inspections over the last year, our comrades of the Government Space Commission have reached an unfavorable conclusion concerning the Volberg project. XP-25. Space Commission is convinced that Hans Volberg's research will yield no concrete results. It's considered that this project will only bring ridicule to our country. During the last few years, in a long succession of fruitless attempts, Comrade Volberg has clearly demonstrated the limits of his knowledge. They're suspending the program. Okay. Anything else? Key. Right, we need that key. Where do we need to get him put to? Well, he's there. Oh, it's water, right? Okay. So was that there? So can we... That's not doing anything, is it? Ah. Yeah, he should get wet now, shouldn't he?
Hey, what's happening? That's water you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Nope, just want some help.
Calm down. It's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, you're right there. Not the first time, either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. But it was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little extreme, maybe. But I get the impression you're a lady who likes to see results.
Right, we need to get our
Does
bad.
Arrowbad mean anything to you?
It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Keep turning the music up way loud.
Top brass of the regime, as well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. They go live it up, all expenses paid. One privilege I never got. Just 2 steps away from becoming the nation's hero, and no free holiday for me.
And where exactly is this place?
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. The airship was programmed to take vacationers there. From here.
Okay, so we can get there then.
I came here by train, but unfortunately it broke down. I've got to get to Arrowbad immediately. Someone told me you might have a vehicle to lend me.
Someone? Who might that someone be? I hope you're not talking about Sergei Borodin.
Well, yes, I am. The director of the industrial complex below.
Be careful, ma'am. He is not a rational man. He can be mean and very dangerous.
He suggested I come and see you, actually. But I get the impression that he doesn't care much for you either.
I don't care what he thinks of me. All I say to you is, watch out for him.
There aren't many vehicles on this base.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome, they towed all the useful equipment away.
It doesn't matter. I'll find some other way.
If I can help you, please, just ask.
Well, I'm sort of asking you now. How do we get there?
Thank you so much for helping me. I'm sorry to have woken you up like that.
It's been great talking to you, ma'am. I think I'll take 40 wings right now.
Oh, there's a plane, look. A rocket of some sort. That just took me back. Anything? There's cables running up to there. There's a crane. I'm gonna have to lift this up into something. Right. Oh, we need this key. That was nice of them to leave the key lying about. Nothing's working. Oh, right, broken wires. Green. Subterfuge empty. Okay. Blood sample required. So do we put a blood sample down there? Okay. Go on, I want out of here. Vodka. Can we put vodka down? Blood sample. Where do we put the blood sample? Is that, oh, does that go in there? Oh, that was just taking me back. It doesn't. Let's have a look over here. That just takes us back. Right. Can we go up here?
I need a key.
I don't have a key. I think we may go back the other end, up the rocket. But he might know about the blood.
Sir? Sir?
My head. Oh, my poor head. I need some quiet. Please, can I have some quiet?
Do you think the airship still works?
No idea. It's been so long since it was used.
And then I've got to learn how to use it too.
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot. Go visit if you want. Here's the key.
Thanks. Right, I'm off. See you later.
Don't you worry about me.
I still want to check out this rocket. Because we could go up there. Spam callers. I'm waiting on a phone call from that area where that number came from, but which is why I answered it. Can we come further this way? No. Ah, foghorn. Is that to scare the birds away or something?
Doesn't look like that works.
Screwdriver? No. We're obviously going to have to come back here, aren't we? It's obviously a loudspeaker. That's a bird of prey. So we're going to have to try and get the sound over to there to scare the birds off at the airship. I wonder where we get the blood sample from. Let's go up to the airship. Wrong way. It's this way. I see, look, there's heaps of birds there. Oh, I need to use the key.
I need a key.
Yeah, you've got one. There's a lever there.
Doesn't look like that works.
Nothing else here, really, is there? We're gonna have to go talk to the engineer guy again. Oh, where's he going? Where are you? I needed to talk to you. Maybe he went to the control room. Oh, he's not here. Where would he have gone? It's not up here. Strange. Unless it's gone down here. Hey Kate, you're meant to run. Oh, there it goes.
There you are. I was looking for you. I've managed to trigger the autopilot mechanism, but the airship still won't take off. Do you know why?
Maybe. I've got some idea. But you look like you're a pretty good mechanic.
Let's just say that since the start of the journey, I've managed to get by and get to know Hans Vorarlberg's strange contraptions.
Okay. I have a deal to make with you. I've been living in this dumb launcher site for years. And I've always said that one of these days I'm going to the stars on that flying wing. And I better make that trip before vodka stews my brain. But I gotta know how it works. And you look like you might have some clue at least. If you could help me get to the stars, I'll tell you how the airship works. What do you say? We got a deal?
Why not? I'll see what I can do for you.
Is that talking to him or... yeah. Well, we need the blood sample though.
What are you tinkering with? Why is it taking so long?
Just a bit longer, if you can. I'm doing my best.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't wait. Put yourself in my shoes. I've been dreaming of this moment for so long.
How do we get the blood sample? Pick him up. Where's he going? Come on. Okay, that turn. So how do I go with the blood sample? It's so slow to get rid of that. So we need to put a blood sample in there then, presumably.
What are you tinkering with? What?
Just a bit longer, if...
I'm sorry, I just...
No, I don't know where they need the blood sample from. There's nothing in his cylinder place. Nothing more here. He hasn't cut himself or anything. Can't unscrew anything here. No. Okay, I'm not sure. It's almost 12 o'clock here. I probably actually need to stop there for today. Let me just get to there. Let me see if there's anybody I can read. Let me just see. There's nobody on my list just now that I usually watch. Unless anybody else has got any suggestions. See if I can find see if anybody's streaming Dwarf Fortress. I haven't watched this person before. He's playing Dwarf Fortress. Let's just give him a quick check. Once I get past the advert. See what he's like. Right, well, I shall just read this guy, I think, today. Let's see. So I should be back tomorrow. I haven't decided whether I'm doing some Dwarf Fortress myself or doing some first looks. I do have quite a few first looks still to do, so I might do them first and then move on to Dwarf Fortress. I shall be back on Wednesday with Near Replicant. So if you have enjoyed watching and you don't follow, a follow would be greatly appreciated. So until next time, you all take care, be safe, and we shall head over to 0x Diamond right about now.